Hello everybody and welcome to Farming Simulator 22 with me, Farmer Willie B. We're here in Haut, Bayleron, and so I'm doing like a small kind of let's play type gameplay. Oh, look at that car. So we're starting off with some equipment here. We've got the Fs22. We've got a small bale trailer, a water tank. The water tank will become apparent when I turn around. We've got the Rostomash harvester. I could have swore I saw a deer there. Never mind. So we've got greenhouses here, and these ones here, this one here is doing lettuce. And this one over here will be doing tomatoes, but this one needs water. So we'll go and grab our trusty little tractor, start her up, excellent. So we'll grab the water tanker, and then we will go and we shall go and fill up the greenhouse. This will pretty much take all the water, and as you can see, after the water's gone in, the tomatoes are now starting to grow. Go in here and open the doors. So the tomatoes are growing now, and if I go up to this icon here, I get taken to this menu here. So the first medium greenhouse is doing lettuce, and on this panel here we can actually change this. So I'll go to the strawberries one just now. So for storing, what would end up happening is the pallets would end up like this round here, and they will all appear in here. Once this gets full, nothing will appear, but once you take one away, the next one will appear if it's overloading on the storing area there. So what we can do is, if we didn't want to do that, we could change this to selling, which would mean that as soon as the pallet is there and available, it will sell straight away. Not sure how it works, how the selling part actually, where it sells to, if it sells to the best one or gives an average or something like that. Or we could do distributing. So distributing, what would happen is if you own a factory that requires strawberries, say the cake making factory, it would automatically go over to there and start a production as long as you've got the rest of the ingredients for the production. So I could just automatically sell, but it would take the fun out of the game. So what I'm going to do is we are going to load it up onto that trailer once this gets full. This is just going to be... Oh, that's not good. I don't know if it shows up on the video there, but the top of the harvester is actually disappearing when I turn. So over here I've got a cornfield, which is looking rather nice, which shouldn't be too long before it's ready. We'll get that and we'll put it into the silo here. So yeah, it's just going to be a quick introduction video to this map, the Haut Bayleron. So this is going to be the gameplay that I'm going to be having along with finishing off my Staravites. I was doing 2 on Staravites. I started a Spectacle Island video, but unfortunately that save file got corrupted, so that was a no-go, I'm afraid. So I decided that I might as well come on here and learn a thing or two. So as for the greenhouses, And most of the stuff that I've learnt to do in the game, I've been learning from Farm Sim Snowy. And if you haven't heard of Farm Sim Snowy, I suggest you pop along and have a look at his Farming Simulator 22 tutorials on how to do different things. I will leave a link to his description, his channel link in the description below. And you should definitely go and check him out. Really good in-depth tutorials. So big thanks to Farm Sim Snowy for those videos. Yeah, if it wasn't for those videos, I wouldn't have known how to actually change the outgoing production. So yeah, so we shall get back into the tractor. Really, I'm really loving the colors in this game. The gameplay itself is fantastic. I have been tinkering about with it for a wee while. So we'll put the water tank back in here. You can collect the water from anywhere along the river there. I usually, I usually go to the pond, which is, it's quite difficult to get an area along here to actually get the trailer down to without getting stuck. So I usually go over to this pond here. There is a water tank you can buy. Oh, what am I changing all that for? There is a water tank you can buy, but it costs you a lot of money to get the water out of it. So you're being charged basically water tax. And yeah, it's very expensive. Very expensive. So as you can see, the corn is growing. We're almost there. We've got this stage left here to go, and then it should be ready to harvest after that. So yeah, yeah, the color palette is really beautiful. I'm on PS4, so for me it's really looking fantastic. Everything is looking great. The graphics on it, from the grass, to me looks fantastic. Traffic goes a lot faster, as you can see. Yep, a lot faster. Whereas in Fs19 it was quite a slow pace, so you could actually overtake the vehicles, which was kind of not really realistic as such, but it was what it, you know, it was what it was. But the traffic flows a lot faster here, so that's pretty good. So the map itself is quite large, it's very detailed. Field prices are quite expensive, not overly expensive for what they are. They're quite large fields. This one's 140,000, but you also get this bit here where you could probably take down the trees and maybe put another field in there, which is quite nice. There are there's the biogas is there. There's a lot of selling points. The shop is just up here around the corner from my farm, which is really nice. Yeah, the river itself actually flows right from the west all the way across and then down to the south. I would imagine somewhere along here you could probably get your trailer down to get water, but yeah, I prefer just to go to the little pond here. Much easier, much easier. So yeah, we're going to try and utilize the greenhouses as much as possible to get money. And then we are also going to try and utilize the if I can find it now. Where'd it go? Oh, wrong one. D-pad, the touchpad. The second-hand market. Try and get items if they come up for us. I'm just going to do something here. Just where are the? Ah, here we go. So vehicle volume, we'll turn that down to 60 and the master volume down to 60 as well. It should hopefully not be, wouldn't have been drowning out my voice or the sound anyway. So, but yeah, usually on this map here you would have a lot of stuff already here. The silo, you would have silage clamp here. So I've just designed it the way I want it to do this Let's Play. So what we'll do, well, what we will be doing is, as I say, utilizing as much from the greenhouses as we can. As you can see here, it's already 13 litres of tomatoes. A lot of water it does take from, I think, I can't remember if I actually showed that on there, but yeah, you can see the water up the top there, 7,285 litres. So it does take possibly about 10,000 litres of water. You can turn the markers off. There is somewhere here that I could turn the interactors. There we go. So usually the water butt would give it away, and once you realise you can actually come in here and you can't actually, without the marker on, you cannot change the icons. If the icon's not there, you cannot do anything. So the icon has to be really here for you to do that, unless somebody else has figured out a way that you can do it without the marker on it. I would greatly appreciate it if you could leave it in the comments for me. That way I don't have to worry about having the markers on. So yep, cornfield is quite a large cornfield actually. I don't know how many litres we'll get off that, but it is quite large. So yeah, as for the sky, yep, the sky is looking at a lot better, a lot more realistic, I would say, compared to Fs19. So yeah, so that's fantastic. So, oh, and another thing as well with the house, which is quite nice. If you go into the garage here, I placed my garage on the grass, so I had to try and do my best to paint it, hence why there's concrete outside there. But if you go in here onto this marker here, you can actually change your appearance straight off. From here you can change your clothing. Because I love Fent, I was going to go with the full Fent outfit. Might just do that actually. There we go. Will I put a hat on, do you think? You can change the colour of the hats and that as well. Some of the items of clothing you can change the in order to get this off, you'll have to take the outfit off. So, but you can change the colours of things. I'll show you with the hats. Just pick this hat for instance. So I want to change it to Fent colour green. You can do, just press on PlayStation, press triangle, and you can change it to any colour you want. Lots of options there if you have a favourite brand. So yeah, going to confirm that, and that should be my uniform selected. Yep, there we go. There I am. Such a shame really, because I was expecting or hoping to get third person view while being on the character, so hopefully they could throw that in at some point, or maybe an update or something, I don't know. So I'd really like to be able to see my character running around like they do on PC. So yeah, as it stands at the moment, this is how it's going to be. Just working off the greenhouses, working the cornfield when it's done, and then we'll be taking it from there. So just a quick sort of introduction to the Farming Simulator 22 on Haut Bayleron. So hopefully you guys like it. If you do, and if you want to see more of it, drop a like, drop a comment, and I shall see you in the next one very soon. Bye for now.